If standing up from a chair feels harder than it used to, this video is for you. Not because you are doing something wrong, and not because you are getting older, but because after 60, small daily choices start to matter more than most people realize. One of those choices is not about eating more. It's about choosing differently. One of those choices is not about eating more. It's about choosing differently. Many people think leg weakness is just part of aging. They think it's normal. They think nothing can be done, but that is not the full truth. Loss of leg strength is rarely about age alone. It is usually about signals. Signals your body receives every single day. And today, I want to talk about one signal most people overlook. Not exercise, not protein, but a simple food choice that can quietly support your legs or quietly work against them. If you're expecting a magic food, this video is not for that. This is not about dieting, and it is not about eating perfectly. This is about staying independent. Let's be very clear from the beginning. Strong legs are not about looking fit. They are about function. They help you stand up. They help you climb stairs. They help you keep your balance. In the last video, we talked about breakfast and why protein matters more after 60. We talked about how muscles don't disappear because of age. They disappear when the body stops receiving the right signals. Today is not a repeat of that conversation. Today adds one important layer, because even when protein is right, and even when movement is present, muscles can still struggle. And when they do, the legs are usually the first to suffer. Here is the truth most people are never told. Food does not just provide energy. Food creates an environment inside your body, and that environment decides whether your muscles feel safe enough to stay strong. Rice does not build muscle, and it never will. But the choice of rice can make a difference after 60, but the wrong rice choice can make muscle repair harder after 60, and the right rice choice can help protect the work your body is already trying to do. This is not about one food saving your legs. It is about not quietly sabotaging them. No single food creates strength, but the wrong choice can quietly weaken it over time, especially when your goal is simple: to keep walking confidently, to get up without fear, to stay in control of your own body. Many seniors believe they are doing everything right. They eat protein, they eat regular meals, they move their bodies. And yet, year after year, their legs feel weaker. The problem is not effort. The problem is the environment inside the body. Some food choices cause energy to rise too fast and crash too quickly. Others increase internal stress and inflammation. When this happens, the body shifts into protection mode. And when the body protects itself, it stops investing in muscle. This process is quiet. You don't feel it happening. But over time, the legs lose strength first, not because they are weak, but because they are expensive for the body to maintain. Your legs contain some of the largest muscles in your body. They require more energy, more repair, more support. When the body feels unstable, it makes choices. It protects the heart. It protects the brain. It protects survival. And it slowly reduces investment in muscles that seem less essential. This is why leg weakness often shows up first. Standing up feels slower. Walking feels heavier. Balance feels less reliable. This is not failure. It is strategy. And the good news is, strategy can be influenced. Now this is where rice choice comes in, not as a hero, not as a cure, but as support. Rice is a carbohydrate, and carbohydrates shape energy, blood sugar, and stress inside the body. Some rice choices create sharp energy spikes, others provide steadier support. After 60, that difference matters more than it used to, because muscles listen to the environment around them. When energy is stable, muscle repair works better. When inflammation is lower, muscles respond more clearly to protein and movement. This is the role rice plays: quiet, supportive, but important. Before talking about specific types of rice, there is one principle you need to understand. This is not about eating more, and it is not about eating less. It is about choosing options that work with your body instead of against it. Rice that keeps more of its natural structure tends to digest more slowly. This helps keep energy steady. It reduces internal stress, and that creates a better environment for muscle repair after 60. There is no perfect rice. There is only a better fit for your stage of life. And once you understand this principle, the choices become much simpler. Now let's talk about rice in a practical way. Not as a ranking, not as a best versus worst list, There is only a better fit for your body after 60. Some rice options keep more of their natural structure. That means more fiber, more minerals, and a slower release of energy. For many people, brown rice fits this role well. It digests more slowly than refined white rice and helps keep energy more stable throughout the day. Black rice is another option some people enjoy. It contains natural pigments that support a calmer internal environment. This matters because inflammation makes muscles less responsive. Red rice works in a similar way. It keeps more of the outer layer of the grain, which helps slow digestion and reduce sharp energy swings. And there is also parboiled rice. This type goes through a process that changes how it behaves in the body. For some people, it leads to steadier energy and better tolerance. These are not magic foods. They are simply options that tend to work more gently with the body. The key is not the name of the rice. The key is how your body responds to it. Here is a very important point. Rice on its own does not protect muscle. Rice provides energy, but muscles need building material. That building material is protein. When rice is eaten alone, especially in larger portions, it can raise energy quickly without giving muscles what they need. But when rice is paired with protein, the message to the body changes. Energy becomes more stable. Muscle repair becomes easier. This does not need to be complicated. Rice with beans, rice with eggs, rice with fish, rice with yogurt or dairy, rice with tofu or lentils. These combinations are common in many cultures for a reason. They work with the body, not against it. After 60, this pairing becomes even more important. Now let's talk about portions. This is where many people get confused. You do not need large amounts, and you do not need to eat perfectly. The goal is balance, enough energy to support movement, enough protein to support muscle, not so much that the body feels stressed. Your plate does not need to look different from before. It just needs to feel better after. You should feel steady, not heavy, not sluggish. When portions are right, movement feels easier instead of harder. That is one of the simplest signs that your choices are working for you. Another question people often ask is timing. Do you need to eat rice at a specific hour? Do you need strict rules? No. But timing can help. Eating a balanced meal closer to movement often helps muscles respond better. That movement does not need to be intense. Standing up from a chair, using resistance bands, gentle strength work. When food and movement are closer together, the body connects the signal more clearly. Protein provides the tools. Carbohydrates provide the energy. Movement gives the reason. This combination is what protects strength over time. Now let's talk about what people actually notice, not in the mirror, but in daily life. When leg strength is protected, daily movements feel safer. People often say they feel steadier. They hesitate less when standing up. They trust their legs more. Walking feels more confident. Balance feels more reliable. These changes are not dramatic at first. They are quiet. But quiet improvements matter. Because confidence in movement reduces fear, and less fear means more movement, and more movement protects strength. This is how small habits create long-term results. This is not a diet. It is not about cutting foods you enjoy. It is not about strict rules. It is not about perfection. You do not need to eat this way every single day to see benefits. You only need to be consistent most of the time. Healthy aging is not punishment. It is understanding. When you understand what your body needs after 60, choices become easier. They stop feeling restrictive and start feeling supportive. Food prepares the body, but movement keeps the signal alive. This is why walking alone is often not enough. Walking is excellent for circulation. It is excellent for mood. But it does not challenge muscles in the way they need after 60. In the next video, I will explain why strength work matters and how to do it safely without a gym. This connection between food and movement is what keeps legs strong long-term. Let's bring this all together. This video was not about rice. It was about support. Support for muscles that want to stay strong. Support for legs that carry you every day. The right rice choice will not change everything overnight, but it can help protect leg strength over time. This is not about living forever. It is about living well, standing up on your own, walking with confidence, staying independent. If you eat rice regularly, tell me in the comments. Have you ever thought about how it might affect your legs? And if this video helped you understand your body better, consider subscribing. In the next video, we will talk about why walking alone is not enough to protect leg strength after 60.